Almost all of us are addicted to quick clips on social networks, and this has a very bad effect on many aspects of life, from health to disorder in life. Short clips are quick dopamine, which only creates a feeling of joy, but does not help a person, and on the contrary, exacerbates the problem. Today we will look at how to avoid long and unnecessary time spent online. Point 1. Recognize your addiction. Understanding the problem. The first step to change is to recognize the problem. Many people don't realize how much social media can affect their daily lives. Studies show that the average user spends more than 2 to 3 hours a day viewing content, and that number is constantly growing. Try asking yourself some questions. How much time do I spend on social media each day? What impact does it have on my mood and productivity? Do I feel like I'm disconnecting from real life by communicating with friends through a screen? To realize your addiction, create a social media usage diary. Record how much time you spend on each app each day. You can use a simple spreadsheet where you record date, app e.g., Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, etc., start and end times of use, total duration of use. These entries will help you see where your energy and time is going, as well as give you a more complete picture of your habits. After a few days or weeks of journaling, take time to analyze your entries. Look at the total number of hours spent on social media and answer the following questions. Do I have days when my online use increases dramatically? At what times would I like to use social media less? How do I feel when I spend too much time on them? Identifying reasons for use. As you reflect on your entries, try to identify the reasons why you are creating the habit of constantly checking social media. For example, feeling lonely, a desire to keep up to date with events, aversion to boredom or insecurity, need for approval and likes. Understanding these reasons will help you find healthier alternatives to fulfill your needs. Goal setting. Based on an analysis of your social media use, set specific and achievable goals for yourself. For example, I want to reduce my time spent on Instagram to 30 minutes a day. I will check social media no more than once an hour. I would dedicate time to self-development, such as reading a book or exercising. Write down your goals and keep them in sight to remind yourself of your intentions. Becoming aware of your social media addiction is the first step to overcoming it. By creating awareness about your social media use, you can begin the process of change that will help improve your quality of life and relationship with the world around you. Item 2. Set social media limits. Setting limits on your social media use is an important step toward a more balanced approach to your time. Start by setting a reasonable limit for yourself. For example, if you currently spend 2 to 3 hours a day on social media, try setting an initial limit of 1 to 1.5 hours. This approach will help you gradually reduce your time without feeling drastically stressed. There are various apps that can help in limiting your social media time. Here are a few popular options. Stay Focused allows you to block access to apps for a certain amount of time or when you reach a limit. Forest motivates you to stay focused by growing trees while working without using your phone. If you leave the app, your tree will die. Once you have set a reasonable limit, start gradually decreasing that time. For example, if you initially set a limit of 1.5 hours, after a couple of weeks try reducing it to 1 hour. Take care to move to a new limit when you feel comfortable with the previous one. Schedule specific periods of time when you give up social media completely. For example, this could be breakfast, lunch or dinner time, as well as the time before bed. This will help you better focus on real-life relationships and reduce your dependence on the virtual world. Once you set limits and follow them for a while, start tracking changes in your mood and productivity. Notice if your generalized well-being has improved, if your stress levels have decreased, and if your focus has increased. Depending on the results, you can adjust the limits or the service you use to track your time. Share your goals with close friends or family members. Their support will help you keep yourself within your limits and encourage team building, making the process less isolating and more supportive. So, setting limits on your social media use is not only a good way to reduce the time you spend in the virtual world, but also an opportunity to improve your overall quality of life and focus on what's important and real. Point 3. Find a substitute. The first step to finding alternative activities is to analyze your interests and hobbies. Think about what you are curious about or what you have always wanted to try. This could be anything from arts and crafts to learning languages. Write down all the ideas and choose the ones that you are really interested in. Hobbies provide a great opportunity to take your mind off your smartphone and immerse yourself in something new and exciting. Consider the following options. Drawing and painting. This is not only a creative activity, but also a way to relax and express your emotions. Photography. Learning the basics of photography will help you see the world from a new perspective. Go out for a walk with your camera and collect interesting moments. Writing. Keeping a journal, writing poetry or short stories can be a great way to express yourself and improve your writing skills. Physical activity is a great way to not only distract yourself, but also to improve your overall health. Physical exercise. This can be yoga, running, strength training, or dancing. Find something you enjoy and incorporate it into your daily routine. Walking outdoors. Simple walks can not only take your mind off your smartphone, but also improve your mood. Try exploring new trails while enjoying nature. Group activities. Join a sports team or sign up for a gym class. Exercising with friends or like-minded people can be especially motivating. Reading books is a great way to escape into another world, improve your vocabulary and develop critical thinking. Try it. Read fiction or nonfiction. Choose genres that interest you. This could be classics, contemporary prose, biographies, or self-development books. Audiobooks and podcasts. If you don't like to read, try listening to books or podcasts that interest you. They can be inspirational and educational and can be listened to while walking or exercising. Learning something new is a great way to keep yourself occupied. Not only is it distracting, but it also gives you a sense of accomplishment. Consider online courses. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, or Khan Academy offer courses on almost any topic, from programming to cooking. Workshops. You can find classes in cooking, crafts, or other interests in your city. To make your new activities a part of your life, create a routine or schedule. Schedule time for hobbies and sports to make it a habit. Recording your achievements and progress will help keep you motivated and make new activities regular. Finding replacements for the time you spend on social media can not only help improve your quality of life, but can also open up many new opportunities and hobbies. Try different things, be inquisitive. You are sure to discover something really valuable and exciting that can become not only a substitute, but also a source of joy and fulfillment. Point 4. Turn off notifications. Social media notifications can distract you throughout the day. The constant beeps, vibrations, and visual cues of new posts, likes, or comments cause you to quickly check your device, which drastically reduces your productivity and impairs your concentration. Turning off notifications helps create a quiet environment where you can focus on more important tasks, helping to improve the quality of your work and your overall comfort level. After turning off notifications, you may experience several positive effects. Improved focus. Turning off notifications will allow you to focus on your current tasks and to-dos without being distracted by constant interruptions. Stress reduction. Without the constant stream of notifications, you'll feel less stressed and more relaxed, allowing you to better manage your time. Return to real life. You'll be able to spend more time interacting with real people and pursuing hobbies, instead of spending hours checking social media. After turning off notifications, it's helpful to maintain the new habit. Set limits. Set specific time limits for checking social media, for example, 2 to 3 times a day. Use Do Not Disturb mode. Set a Do Not Disturb mode on your devices at certain times of the day to get rid of all distractions. Immediately after turning off notifications, you may experience a feeling of mild anxiety or fear of missing something important. This is a normal reaction. It's important to remember that the world won't stop if you don't check your social media accounts every few minutes. Give yourself time to get used to the new mode, and you'll find it easier to enjoy the moments and focus on the present. This approach will not only help you unlock your productivity, but it will also fill your life with more meaningful experiences outside of the digital world. Point 5. Spend time in person. In the digital age, where interactions with people increasingly take place in virtual spaces, the importance of face-to-face interaction is not going away. Research shows that face-to-face interaction improves emotional well-being, strengthens social ties and increases life satisfaction. Face-to-face interaction gives us the opportunity to not only share emotions, but also to read non-verbal cues such as facial expressions, gestures and tone of voice that are not possible in text format. Strengthening relationships. Interacting with friends and neighbors in the real world fosters stronger bonds. These moments are much more memorable than interactions through screens. Emotional enrichment. Face-to-face interactions allow emotions to be shared on a deeper level, leading to a true connection. Stress reduction. Discussing your problems and joys with loved ones can significantly help in reducing anxiety and depression. Developing social skills. Talking live allows you to develop social skills such as listening, empathy, and conflict resolution. Creating the habit of spending time live requires some effort, especially if you're used to depending on social media. Here are some practical suggestions on how to do it. Establish regular get-togethers, such as Sunday lunches or Friday nights. This will create expectation and increase motivation. Identify topics for discussion or schedule activities together, whether it's playing games, watching movies, or going on a field trip. Organize active activities. Walking outdoors, playing sports, or sharing a hobby, such as painting or cooking, will make meetings more interesting and memorable. Picnics, outings or walks in the park can create a relaxed socializing atmosphere. When going out with friends, try to limit the use of smartphones. Set a rule that phones stay in your bag or on your desk to avoid the temptation to constantly check notifications. This will allow you to fully focus on socializing and improve the quality of your interactions. Constantly seeking out new places or services in your city, e.g. cafes, exhibitions, events, can enrich your experience of spending time together. Try joint hobbies or activities such as cooking classes, dancing or sports games. This will create unique memories and strengthen friendships. Use technology wisely. Instead of communicating via text messages, create groups to schedule get-togethers. For example, using messengers to discuss schedules or ideas for goals you want to accomplish. Make sure that digital communication doesn't replace your live interactions, but instead serves as an impetus for new meetings. Time spent in live interaction enriches our lives, strengthens social bonds, and fills us with positive emotions. Creating the habit of meeting friends and family regularly without phones illustrates that real memories are formed not on social media, but in real life. Carve out time to connect face-to-face and you'll notice how it will improve the quality of your interactions and your overall level of happiness.